Spotlight. I'm your host, Nate Sweetman, and today I'm joined by the men's soccer coach, Brendan Murphy, as they're heading into their first playoff game tomorrow against Pitt Greensburg. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. The Spartans currently have a conference record of 3-5-1, and their first playoff game is tomorrow against Pitt Greensburg. They are the 6th seed. So, Brendan, how does it feel to be the head coach of the first men's soccer team to ever make it to the playoffs?
It's an honor, and it's humbling that we were able to do it because of what we went through last year. And I was here, and that really happened. We were 0-18. We scored 4 goals all year. We went 13 games without scoring a goal. We showed up on the road with 10 players. Went 5 hours to Altoona. So to come from there and be in the playoffs this year, it's an honor, and it's humbling to see the work that the guys were willing to put in, the support we got from the school and the whole athletics department to make sure we had what we needed to be successful. And from there, it was up to what we could do on the field. So
great strides. I love it.
Definitely.
What's your favorite part about coaching?
It's the competitive fire. I mean, I have that drive in me from being a player. I have a passion for this game, and I believe I'm a natural teacher. I love teaching and being around young people and trying to pass on, whatever small piece of knowledge I might have gained, and help them experience what I experienced, or at least get close to that experience, because it was the greatest thing I could ever imagine, being a part of a national championship team and having a lot of success on the field as a team. Because me as a goalkeeper, my success is 100% dependent upon everybody else's success. So all I figured out how to do was just try to make everybody else successful. And I'm hoping to just try to pass that on, and what a great thing it is to be a part of a team where everybody is behind each other, supporting each other. And that's my favorite part of my coach.
A giant family.
Absolutely.
So what has the adjustment like having 16 freshmen on this team?
It's been some growing pains. That's what you expect. I knew that going in, so it was kind of a process throughout the season, and we're still in a process. This is all a learning experience. Trying to sell it to these guys and everybody. Not a guarantee. You don't know we're going to be here next year. I mean, it was so hard to get here this year, and we may not never have a chance to win this game. So we've got to take advantage of this opportunity, and I hope that even though they're freshmen, we've been through a lot, we've been through some learning experiences through the year, and all I'm looking for is just a good performance. Everybody's playing hard, and no mental lapses, and we just play a full 90 to 110 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. You just can't take it for granted.
Yeah.
So you had a very successful collegiate career. What type of advice do you give your players when it comes to playing and college life and just in overall succeeding?
To me, it's just about trying to appreciate every moment that you're here, and don't take anything for granted. The practice time. I miss waking up at 6 a.m., running 4 miles with my coach Bob DeRocha at St. Lawrence. I missed that, and I hated it. Or I can't say I hated it, but I certainly wasn't loving it at the time. But I missed those moments, and that's why I'm still here. In the end, I'm still a part of college soccer because of what an experience I had. And the greatest thing I could pass on to these guys is to be able to truly appreciate every moment and live in the moment and give everything you have. And if you did that and you don't have regrets about your career, then there's nothing more you could ask for. Whether you win or lose, the results mean nothing. It's about, did you give everything? Am I satisfied that I gave my full self to this process? And if we get that from these guys, there's nothing more I could ask.
I agree. So what is your team's mentality heading into tomorrow's game against Pitt Greensburg?
Put together a full 90 to 110 minutes. Play from whistle to whistle. And don't switch off, and give them everything we have. Be happy and satisfied that that's what we did. We stuck to our game plan. Everybody bought in. Everybody supported each other and had each other's backs. Can't be upset. Whatever happens. So that's my goal.
Well, thank you, Coach.
No problem.
Tuning in. Don't forget to check out the game tomorrow against Pitt Greensburg, November 1st. Thank you. Next up, I'm joined by women's soccer coach Lou Potter. Lou is entering his 6th year with the Spartans, along with his 5th straight year in the playoffs as the 5 seed with a 4-5 conference record. How you doing today, Coach?
Very good. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. So, what is the main reason your team has been successful over the 5 years as head coach?
I contribute a lot to the first recruiting class that we had, which Colin and Shannon, who are now on staff, We also had DJ and Christina. That group that came in really changed the culture when they came in and set the tone. And as freshmen, they were starters, came in, did a great job. More importantly, though, started a winning culture and all the things on and off the field that need to be done in order to win. It's not just about having good players, and they really understood that and what it took in big games. They were big-time players, so I think that's what they brought when they graduated. That's why we saw a little bit of maybe some problems this year, kind of keeping step with where we were before, but still got in the playoffs, and now we'll see how we do once we get there.
So, what kept your team motivated through these rough patches so far this season?
I think it's never been a lack of motivation or effort. I think we've been trying. I think that it's just a matter of, like I said, it's understanding everything that it takes, and sometimes it's just a learning process. It takes time.
What was the team's mentality heading into your must-win last game against Medina?
I think we had a couple of team group meetings and then individual meetings, things, whatever we needed to do to get ready. But you could tell a couple practices before that, you could just sense things were a bit different, and we went in with much more of an attacking mindset in that game, and that really paid off. I think finding our identity as a team, and maybe even though we were good defensively early in the year, we're more of an actual attacking type team, that's an okay thing too.
Yeah, I was actually at the game. It just seemed like you guys had more of a sense of urgency. Needed to get the job done. So, what is the biggest strength of this team?
It's a good question. We were trying to find what exactly our identity was, and I would say the work ethic has always been there. They never stopped working. So, and at times it can be frustrating with putting hard work in but you're not seeing results, but they didn't stop working hard. So I would say that's been the biggest strength.
How well do you think your team is prepared for tomorrow's rematch against Medina?
I think we're ready. I know Medina will be just as ready because, dropping the game the other day. So we just have to not only meet their intensity, but be better in every part.
Good. Well, the game is tomorrow, November 1st at All High Stadium. The rematch will be at 6 p.m. Thank you, Coach, for joining me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.